Checking out tackle store here, northern Minneapolis, Minnesota area, Thorne Bros. This is the place that is the engine behind Omnia Fishing. Their strategic partnership this year. This is the store, the retail front that Omnia formed a partnership with to ship their tackle. Let's go check it out. Just kind of give you guys a walk around to like all the stuff here. Thorne is known for being a musky shop and a flying tying shop, a multi-species shop, and definitely a high-end bass stop. So they got just about anything you'd ever need. It's probably the most complete, fullest tackle shop in Minnesota, if I had to guess. Boom. Really got a few minutes. I'm about an hour away from Thorne. And I got a little time after some hockey here to like just show you guys what it's all about and kind of give you a glimpse at, like, if you're ever in the area, it's worth stopping here and checking out. They got about everything you need, and so plus they got minnows. If you need the live bait, they got the minnows. Got your electronics. Plenty of ice gear this time of year, which is stuff usually gets swapped out after a while. No shortage of musky mounts in this place. A lot of cold weather gear that'll be summer gear here soon. We'll get into the bass tackle. Got some drift fries, Great Lakes finesse, core tackle, more jig heads, Z-Man VMC, full end cap here of Mega Bass. Got some football on. Big selection of rods. A lot of different models here. Let's get end caps. You got Missile. You got Yamamoto and Daiwa. Look at the big wall of Yamamoto. Tackle, New Berkeley riveters. Shower and blows, hard baits, Rapalas. Dark sleepers down there. People shopping. Got lots of Z-Man on the end caps here, jackhammers, baby jacks. Look at all this whole wall of Crush City. And then we got Missile, Roboworm, Maxent, more Mega Bass. Starting to get a little more JDM here with the evergreen stuff. Lots of other Yamamoto hard baits. Lots of other Mega Bass hard baits, Mega Bass soft plastics. You got your K-Tex, whole big wall, different easy shiners, fat impacts, swing impacts. And then we're getting more JDM. You got Galapagos, which is not in a lot of places. Raid. Now you're getting into the real niche stuff. This is probably the stuff that Aaron Teal kind of got in here, to be honest. Got the gravity baits, the poop baits. There's some koiky looking stuff. Little bitty stuff. YG Labo. Metal blade jigs. Some more dice. Lots of dice. Got the AK Punch, which are kind of hard to find. These are pretty deadly little baits. OSP plastics. As you can see, some of the stuff's definitely shopped over here in the but they got, I don't know that I've ever seen this thing before. I'm sure what you guys think of this. If you got shops by you that there's a big end cap of 110s, all kinds of different colors. Most of the stuff you can find on Omnia, like they sell most of the stuff. G-Crack, huge selection. Q-Bomb, Alton's Face, Bellows Gills. They got a bunch of the Nico hacks for rigging. The Emo Kamishi down here. And then a big chunk of Z-Man. There's them big, long geek rack worms. Bunch of different colors. Some swim baits. Metro Glide. This is from Throwback Swim Baits. Bunch more chatterbaits on this wall. And then they got the Galapagos Graces, a bunch of different sizes. I'm about to grab some of these joint pads while I'm here. I need some of these. Let's grab those. I'm gonna grab some of these for my Galapagos swim bait while I'm here. Got some of the big jerk shads for those minnow shaking. Lipless crankbaits, Jackal, Duo. And then we get into the musky stuff, dude. They got giant musky baits. Like, I'll give you an example. And they got aisles and aisles. I don't really know what this stuff is, but they've got a pile of musky baits and leaders and just big, giant soft baits. And it goes on for aisles. Bunch of fly tying stuff and lure making stuff. And just things that look like make mag drafts look tiny. 12-inch monster tubes. But it's a pretty cool shop if you ever come up here, and it's worth taking a look at. Lake's Monster Jigs. They just got a lot of big hunks of plastic. They got the chop blocks kind of mixed in with the musky stuff. Nirashi glides. They got their glides and stuff kind of tucked in with a lot of their big musky baits. Idea of how big some of these musky baits and the crazy colors they use. But it's also, for being in the middle of winter, there's a decent amount of people hanging out in this shop. I don't know that there's much you need if Thorn and Omnia don't have it at this point. You can see their reel counter here. They got all kinds of Shimano, Daiwa, lots of other reels. Bass, musky, walleye, multi-species, everything you need. Kind of stuff.
I got you, man. I know who you
I
are.
don't need a bag. Okay. All right. We out of here. We didn't spend a fortune, but we grabbed some stuff we needed that I've been meaning to get. But yeah, great store. Sorry we didn't have a ton of time, but I got a bus to meet to pick up a hockey kid. So we're going to get on the ride, and hopefully that shows you guys what Thorne Bros out and have another space off-site where a lot of the stuff, the online orders and things like that ship from. As always, you can find almost all this stuff that's in Thorne Brothers on Omnia, and you can use code HellaBass10 to save 10%. But I hope if you're in the area, up in Blaine, Minnesota, or the northern side of Minneapolis for a tournament or kids sports or just anywhere in Minneapolis, this shop is definitely worth taking your time and walking through much slower than I did because I had a limited amount of time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more tackle visits like this in stores, check out this video on the screen right here next.